Hello everybody and welcome back. Some more Factory Town here. And we're about to unlock a ton of stuff that's going to require a lot of interconnectivity and such. So it's going to be interesting trying to figure all that stuff out. I was actually playing around with a little bit. I kind of got a little bit lost and confused, but I think I got most of it kind of figured out at this point. One of the things that we're really going to need is just like a ton more of the red coins, like just a metric ton of these things. So the other thing that we have to consider, here, let's unpause the game, is we also need to get animal pastures are going to be critical. I didn't realize that these are actually, I think, more important than the farming and forestry. Like farming, I think pretty much requires, farming is pretty much going to require, sustainable farming at least is going to require the animal pasture to create the fertilizers to be able to do sustainable farming. Forestry, however, it requires a lot of the red coins. All these people are now being lazy. I'm almost kind of tempted to pause the game here just to kind of reconfigure a lot of these people are actually, I noticed, are not doing what they should be doing. Okay, you're fine. What I want is I want more of these people delivering to here and sending to this stonemason. We're going to need more stone. That's going to help us get some more red coins, just getting a few more dudes working over there. Like, yeah, like this guy right here. So basically there's two stonemasons that we're working right now. We're trying to supply. Let's just have more of these coming in this way. Yeah, we don't have enough. We don't really want the entire red coin economy to be based on stones though, so what are we doing? So what we could do is actually we could have a farm that will automatically harvest all of this stuff. The tricky thing is though, as well, the farm needs water. The farm needs water. And I'm wondering, could we put a farm over here that could maybe get water for itself and do some of the... It's like, it's literally just barely not close enough. That blue means that it's going to automatically gather up the water. Kind of a big bummer. This area would be decent, but it just feels like it's too disconnected. But this would probably be really, really good, actually. And that would grab it all. Eventually, we're going to have to get the fertilizers and get this thing self-sufficient. But if we had it just sort of in this big area, it would automatically start gathering this grain, assuming we inputted water. And we need to input water, though, and I just don't know how I feel about that. I think, honestly, we're just going to want pastures first. We're going to want the pastures first. These guys are kind of going to just chill out for a little bit. We don't even need golden coins anymore. The grain mill, right now, this one's making flour, which is just giving us tons of golden coins. I'm kind of tempted, actually, to start stockpiling some grain. This grain right here could be very useful. This is also by the water. This could be a big field. If that was a big field, we'd want a storage building. Or no, grain mill over here at least, right? Want a grain mill. I don't know if there's a way to potentially like automate like the water shuffling or not. We're going to need a lot of water, so I don't want to have too many dudes kind of just dedicated to that. The tricky thing about this is, though, so here we're actually going to make animal feed instead. Let's get these guys over to here. Grab this grain and bring it to there. This takes just grain, yep, and makes it into animal feed. Right. We should be doing that research, right? At the school. Yeah, we're close to getting the animal pasture done. I don't know how I feel about all this, to be honest. Because we can't make a... It'd be nice if you could just terraform stuff, like, or not even terraform, but just get rid of, like, I'd like to get rid of some of these trees so that we could, like, open this area up. But it doesn't, incompatible target, so it just doesn't let us do that. I don't know, will it let us get rid of the grain? No, it doesn't even let us get rid of the grain. The farm is eventually here. Let's go with the pasture first. This is all kind of going to be kind of new to me here. That's a big area. Like, that is a gigantic area, and I don't know what that means. Like, do we want that overlapping with... Oh, this thing needs water. Not good. It's not good. We just don't have a good water area to build any of this stuff. I don't know what we're doing here. This thing needs water. Let's stick it by the water. Make fertilizers. So now we need to move the this over to here, I think, and that'll start getting us fertilizers. And I think what these dudes are doing is they're dropping off their grain. Uh-oh. Yep. This now is going to be making fertilizer. It's got unlimited water. It needs the animal feed. With that fertilizer, we'll be able to get a self-sufficient farm going. So I wonder why this had this giant range. I wonder if it's because doing like the animals actually requires... And look at this, like leather for water. If this thing's not next to water, that's gonna be a pain. It's gonna be an absolute pain. I'm not gonna lie, all of a sudden I'm hating our area. We got some water out here, but it's like on a kind of a cliff. I don't even know if any of this counts. Like, let's try to set up a farm out here. See what happens. The population capacity. Let's bob some of these guys. Let's go back to try to build that farm, but kind of see. I don't think this is going to work for us the way that we want. It's not counting as being near water. That's like obnoxiously picky. Because I'm not... Am I missing something? Is there a way that we're supposed to be able to get... Wait, can we dig wells or something? Am I being crazy here? We can make wells. And this is putting off a range. So I can only assume... that this range that this is referring to automatically provides water to anything in that area. Well, I don't know. Get out of here, dude. Hey, yo, move. Thanks. Okay, instantly built. What did that cost us, actually? Stone brick, which is actually kind of good, but we have plenty of at the moment. So now we go into farms, and please tell me this works. Well, we could just have a dude delivering, I guess, the water, but that just seems horribly inefficient. Let's see if this is just awful or not. Let's go to buildings. Let's try this. Water to there. Wait, if we apply fertilizer, I wonder what that does for us exactly. Grain's at 10 now. Does this need grain? This needs grain. That means you be moving there to there. Okay. Actually, heck, we could probably even just get a full-on wagon over here going back and forth. What are you missing here exactly, dude? We don't need you doing that anymore. We're not moving this fertilizer out. Hold on, dude. I think we actually need a big barn out here, because that'll kind of like teleport this stuff to another location. Like, what are we making right now? We're making fertilizers. Or animal feeds. Animal feeds should be getting delivered to here, but this is all full up because we're not using the fertilizers. Or we could just move the fertilizers to there. Seems kind of... I don't know. Now we're like delivering animal feed to here so that we can deliver fertilizer to here so that this can make like slightly, like, I don't even know. Like, how is this any different? Does it just make it faster because it's applying the fertilizer? 1.5 seconds. One grain, 1.5 seconds. I think we're getting a better ratio with that fertilizer. Means we're putting more into here. So this is kind of an interesting little system. We're not using the fertilizer that we're making. We're not using the animal feed that we're all making. Now what we can do is we can go into here though. If we had a barn, or we need a barn. We have to have a barn. I don't know if having all of these things like this close together is a good thing or not. Actually, the fertilizer that we need to be saving, I think. See, I'm kind of wondering, can we actually get a wagon? Too much population. What are you doing, dude? Where's the, You delivered to there. Like you delivered to... Stop sending the fertilizer. The farm. Now we're storing fertilizer. So let's go into the farming and mining thing and create a farm tile. Which, Wait a second, I think we're figuring this out. This, I think, gives us a self-sufficient thing. Like these, these drain. Once we do that, and go into here, we can find the grain plants. We actually need to be just moving grain from there to there for now, and just accumulating just a ton of grain. Okay, go back to doing this. feels like a lot of micromanagement, but I think I'm also not really understanding some of this, to be honest. What's the limiting factor here? We need more fertilizer. Okay. So it's this, but we're not actually, the limiting issue here is getting this delivered. It's getting this delivered here. Getting some red coins, but not a lot. I think once we get this up and going, then we could build another pasture. Not enough population for this, huh? Yikes. And like if we started wanting, like we could take animal feed and we could make eggs actually sell for need something that sells for red coins. Raw chicken. Let's do the raw chicken. It's going to require a decent amount of animal feed. Animal feed we're going to get from the grain mill. That kind of means we should start bopping more of these just individual foot dudes. Like you. You need to go away, and we need to get a wagon in here. So this is going to start delivering down to here. This is going to get us, but see, now we're going to have to deliver the meats that we produce here. We don't even have water. We don't even have water. Like we could get ready. Is the point like we're just supposed to go like 100% wagons or something? The water situation seems like I feel like I'm missing something. Water thing seems like I'm really missing something here. Now we're creating raw chicken, but now we're going to have to send this raw chicken to a barn. Oh, we're actually making fertilizers. Wait a second, we're making fertilizers here. We are making fertilizers. Which kind of means this should be the one that's set up. I didn't realize that. Wait, how? It didn't say that we were going to make... Oh, it's because we're doing raw chicken. That's actually incredibly efficient. That's actually incredibly efficient. And now we have the fertilizers to pump back into here. Now this pasture's not doing anything. Let's move the fertilizer to there. And let's move the meat into there, and there we go. Aha, we have a system. Okay, it's not the most, it's not the best laid out system, but we have a system here. And then we can sort of, like later on, we can kind of figure out what's going on here. Hopefully we'll be able to sell as we push. We can move product from, like this dude right here. What are you moving? You're just moving flour to there. We don't need gold coins anymore. What we need you to do is be moving from the barn. Am I crazy? I thought barns like shared inventory. We'll have to keep playing with it. Alright guys, let's take a pause here. I will see you guys in the next episode for Factory Town. This is definitely like, there's a lot of things to work out here. That's what I'm kind of liking about this game compared to some of the others. It's like, it's not so intuitive that there's no game here. There is things going on, and I can tell that we've definitely goofed up the efficiency or the optimization of the placement of these buildings and stuff. So it kind of makes you want to like redo everything. And I also feel like, are we wasting resources? Are we losing wood? Is this finite? Like, how is this all going? You know what I mean? I feel like we're dooming ourselves here. We're gonna have to, I mean, it's making me want to play the whole game over again. But let's keep going with this one for now. Thank you so much, everybody. I will see you guys in the next one.